Very busy morning for me this morning, boys and girls. I put my house on the market yesterday, and I have multiple people coming to look at the house today. Um, pretty quickly. So yesterday I didn't get a second video out. I'm probably not going to get a second one out today. I can only guarantee until this house goes under contract one video a day just because I'm going to be busy taking care of things and making sure it's ready for lookers. So, let's talk about the election and get this knocked out. Right now, the election map shows Nevada, Pennsylvania, and Georgia swinging for Joe Biden. North Carolina, obviously, still in Trump's grasp. He's probably going to win that one pretty soundly. But we have issues. First off, we have Nevada, which is essentially going to stop counting as the Nevada GOP cites voter fraud in how many cases? Nearly at least 3,000 instances of voter fraud from people who are mailing in ballots from various other states. The letter also notes that a separate communication has been sent to Joseph Gloria, the Clark County registrar, outlining the findings. They did not return a request for comment. Then we have Georgia, who is going to be recounting. Why are they going to be recounting? I think it's for safety. I'm not sure that anybody has directly requested it, either the Biden or the Trump camp. But currently there is 1,500 or so vote difference with 99% reporting, and they want to get a recount in. As a handful of key swing states continue to count on Friday, Georgia Secretary of State Brad Raffensperger said the state would have a recount because of the slim election margin. Right now, Georgia remains too close to call. There will be a recount. The president is well within the threshold to request so, and we will immediately do it. Texas AG investigating Bexar County, by the way, for Tim Pool out there. It's not Bexar, it's Bear. I had to learn that lesson too. The X is silent. I know it's stupid, but that's how it's pronounced. Bexar County voter fraud allegations uncovered by Project Veritas. Speaking of which, another one. Las Vegas mailman agrees to pass on a nice handful of unclaimed ballots to Project Veritas, undercover journalist. If it's in there, I didn't do it. Michigan insider delivers testimony of shady postmark scheme to hand stamp November 3rd on late ballots. Erie, PA, USPS insider exposes November 3rd postmark voter fraud scheme. All these ballots that were coming in today, tomorrow, yesterday, all are supposed to be postmarked for the 3rd. Now, little disclaimer. Could Project Veritas have found someone spreading disinformation? Yes. This is why over the last couple of days when I've tweeted or anything like that, I've said, hey, listen, it's looking like Joe Biden's going to win. We need to make sure we get on board with Joe Biden being the country's pilot. We need to make sure that, we're supporting the idea that our pilot needs to land the plane. He needs to do a good job. But on the other side of this, I've talked to some of you guys about this personally. Nancy Pelosi comes on today and starts calling him President-elect Biden. Nancy Pelosi's smug about it. She's haughty. It's definitely going to happen. All of the mainstream media pundits are smug. What is this going to do? What am I worried about with this? I mean, to be honest, should they be smug? No. The right shouldn't have been smug when Trump won either. But I don't see a lot of people on the right going, no. Most people are just going, this sucks. Whatever. They are. They're looking for salt. The mainstream media is mining for salt, and they're not coming up with anything. So they're trying to manufacture it by this smug attitude and this bad way to just be obviously biased. You're not supposed to do that. Your journalists are supposed to report the facts without feelings or emotion, but it's incredible to turn on any news outlet to grab an update and see their smiling, cunty faces. It's also kind of funny. I mean, let's be real. It is. It is. It might hurt my Trump voting heart a little bit, but it's kind of funny. What do we do? Well, I think the key thing to do, number one, is to investigate, and really dig into any actionable claims, like this Project Veritas stuff. Somebody needs to look into that. You've got a mail carrier in a couple of swing states that's going, yeah, we're cheating. Oh, okay, well that needs investigated. Need to check that out. But what happens when you investigate that? You pause everything. We have a deadline here. I believe it's what, December 13th, maybe December 17th. There has to be a result. And if there's not a result, it goes to the Supreme Court. But with all of these other actions happening in the Supreme Court and in other lower courts, you got to wonder if the Supreme Court isn't just going to go, no, we're going to just send it to the House. And then you have a Trump victory. And is that Trump's plan? Is that the Trump campaign plan? To get it to the House, get it to the Supreme Court for a decision, to complain enough until you have a legal victory. It could be, but just like I tell people on the left, and I tell the dudes in my admin chat, I don't think that's a good thing. I don't think a legal victory is a win here. And we're close. That's the other thing. We're close. Joe Biden isn't going to get over, if he wins what he's purported to be winning, he's not going to get over 300 votes. It's going to be super close. And then we know what's going to happen. We're going to have the follow-up articles and all of the, well, so many people still voted for Donald Trump. The country is so racist. The country is so sexist. Do we go into these truth and reconciliation commissions? Do we have those? Speaker of the House Pelosi was calling for them. Investigations to charge every Trump conspirator. Well, how far down does that go? Listen, boys and girls. If the right wins because of legal victories, this is going to be a major issue. There's no accepting those results. The right, the Trump supporters, of which I'm one, are going to be happy about it, but it's not a clean victory. And if Joe Biden wins and nothing comes of it, the right's not going to accept it, especially if they do so without putting all of these issues to bed. We're looking at just another 4 years of the same thing. Same thing we've had with Donald Trump, except this time coming wholly from the right instead of the left. Meanwhile, the left wags its finger and sticks its nose in the air. We're better than you, and we know it. I think you push people too far. And I think that's why we're looking at the culture war becoming a civil war. That's all I got for today, though, boys and girls. I hope you guys enjoyed this update, and I will talk to y'all tomorrow.